Hey Eric, it's Sarah. I wanted to make a quick video to go along with the written warm-up descriptions that I created for you because even though I tried to make them pretty detailed, they can still be a little difficult to understand without seeing it and a lot of the detailed diagrams that come along in the typical warm-up books. So that's a good suggestion that I would offer you. I'll tell you what I've done with the kids, but I've gotten all of these warm-ups out of books that are just suggested. So what I've learned a lot about choir is that it's good to incorporate different areas of warm-ups. You always want to have something body oriented. You always want to have something that's breath oriented. And then you obviously want to have the vocal warm-ups that can deal with harmonies and diction or just sound production and helping them with their technique, things like that. So I try to always have a mixture of the big three, though, the breath, body, and the vocal warm-ups. So I'm just going to go through the papers that I wrote for you so you can kind of follow along and review them. And then if you have any questions, you can obviously just text me. But okay, the stretches will be a little hard because I'm sitting. I don't want to get up and do like aerobic for you thing. So on the first one, arms extended up and grabbing in continuous motion. I always said reach for the stars, so the students will know what you mean if you say reach for the stars. That's like this, reaching up, continuing to grab that. And then I usually would do that like going all the way up, then up on your tippy toes to really stretch everything out. Then we would go down all the way, touch our feet, like put your arms down, touch the ground, and then slowly come up into good posture. So they really feel every part of their body kind of like lining up as they raise themselves up. That's how we kind of transition into a lot of good posture talks. Number 3 is arms straight out like this. You interlock your fingers, then you turn them, and then you push out to stretch them out. I find that the stretches really help kids in the morning, helps them to get focused. You can get the group quiet through these. So that's that one. Then I oftentimes like have them go up, reach out, same sort of thing. You know, jazz hands down. They like the silly stuff like that. Number 4 is pull elbows across your chest to stretch at your shoulder. I mean this. So you do it with this side. You can do it for a couple seconds, obviously, and then this side. Cool. You can also do arm bent over the head, which is kind of like this. You do both sides. And then number 5 there, arm curved up with your arm over. So that's like teapot. So you have your hand over like this, other arm at your side, bending over like I'm a little teapot. Not sure if you're familiar with that or if that's just me. But that was that one. Like if you say teapot, they kind of know what you're talking about. Next I have rolls. So you can do shoulder rolls back, shoulder rolls front. You can do a little wave. Your neck. I know a lot of people say not to go all the way around, so sometimes you do your back and then your front separately, not all the way around. Wrists and feet. Sometimes we'll do this, and then I'll tell them to do the other side, and then you'll do your at your ankles, other ankles. Cool. 2 more. So the games. So one of them they really like, I think it's their favorite body warm-up, is when they vocalize the numbers of the scale. They don't do it on pitch really, they just speak it, but there's a couple different steps. So you use your right hand where you're shaking it out, your left hand when you're shaking it out, but you kind of do it this way. I'm just trying to fit in the camera. You shake your right foot, as you can imagine doing, and then the left foot. But while you're doing that, you count down from 8. Each one gets 8, and then each one gets 7, then each one gets 6, then each one gets 5. So when you get to the end, obviously it gets faster, the kids have fun, you're kind of making a fool out of yourself up front, doing all this stuff, but they are too, so it's okay. So it's basically like 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, you got it. And so you're like 1, 1, 1, 1, and everyone's jumping around. Okay. That's their favorite one. The next one that I have is like the echo. So you can have them come down and do like 1, 2, 3, 4. The kids repeat it and go 1, 2, 3. They're basically echoing everything the student does. You can also do that with stretches. If you have a kid that wants to go up and lead stretches, there will be a couple in each group. So that's a good thing to let the kids have some control there. Last two for body, dances. I know you said you didn't want to do this, but they really love it. We've done the chicken dance, the cha-cha slide, and we just did the Cupid shuffle before I left, so we did that. And I think it's good for them to know because these kids nowadays aren't really doing that stuff, but it's fun. It's a way to eat up a lot of lesson time if you haven't planned or you just don't have as much to do at the time. So it's a fun thing. Last thing, have them jump 5 times. Just jump. Okay? So those are the body warm-ups. I'm going to do a separate video for each one just so I don't crash YouTube or your computer. So those are the body warm-ups. I'll do the breath ones next. All right, thanks.